today. Hope so. I apologize. Been a couple days since I was last here, um, but I'm back. With some more make it make sense uh, fitness info. All right, so today I'm going to just go off a conversation I had recently. Someone was asking me, Frank, how long did it take you before you achieve the goal or you realize, you know what you're doing. And to be honest, it took me 2.5 years before I ever had abs. You know, that's why you'll be motivated. I was motivated every single day to go work out, to go put in the work. So I did it 365 days. Yeah, I started out. I was 140 pounds. I said, all right, I'm going to change. This is it. No more of this. I was like, all right. So I had my membership at LA Fitness. I worked out 365 days straight. At the end of that, I was 142 pounds. I did uh I did all that lame stuff that you do when you really don't know what you're doing. Um, I had the big tubs of protein all the time, and I was drinking that all day, every day. I was taking creatine because I thought that meant something. And at the end of the year, I was just like, this is stupid. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. So I I was going on. I was in LA Fitness. Played a little bit of basketball, and I was going to cancel my membership. Walking out of the gym, I bumped into a childhood friend who was everything that I'd wanted to be in regards to fitness at this point. And I know he grew up the same way I did, like skinny or whatever. So it brought me to the most important part of my fitness journey, and that was realizing that I don't know everything and always be willing to ask for help. And so when I saw, this guy, I asked him, what have you been doing? How did you start looking like this? And he's like, I work out every day. It's like, all right. So I started training with him, and through that first year of training with this guy, we were at the gym 7 days a week, working out every single day. And I started gaining weight. Now I went from 140. Now with a year later, I'm 180, 185, and just steady building, steady building. And then around about 4 to 5 months after that year of training with my friend, I was getting ready to go to work one day. I was brushing my teeth in the bathroom mirror, leaned over to spit the toothpaste out, and when I looked in the mirror, I looked back and I had abs. And I was like, oh, what? Like, yo, this working out stuff actually works. And that was my breakthrough moment in fitness. And so, when people ask, how long did it take? It took me 2.5 years before I saw a reason to keep going. Now, after that 2.5 year mark, when I hit you know, my epiphany rather that, this is, there's a, just stay consistent on the process. I was like, all right, I get it now. But now, I wanted to know more. Now that I know, at that point, now that I knew that I would gain more, or I would achieve more by just simply asking for help, I just started asking around everybody. I would see the big guy at the gym. Hey man, how'd you do all this and how'd you get this? And you know, and fortunately, um, I was met with a lot of, I don't know, I just do this. Not sure, I just do this. Just a lot of people not willing to help, basically. So I was like, well, I'll just become a trainer because I knew I could find all the information that I needed if I just looked it up, read about it, you know. So that was my thing. I became a trainer. I learned, about the body, and even still, what helped me was always willing to. I'm always willing to ask for help. I go to other trainers I know. Hey, when you reach this situation, what do you do? Um, as a professional bodybuilder, I had a coach for 10 years. So I think I had three different coaches. So there was three different methods, three different ways of thinking that into fitness and competitive fitness, that I learned from. And still to this day, I reach out to some of those same people, for any guidance or for any assistance because, the biggest thing to understand is that on the fitness journey, while the goals may be individual, because only you are really going to feel the satisfaction of reaching a fitness goal, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. I mean, my entire run as an amateur, one of my buddies, he was actually a client, became my training partner and trained with me 7 days a week, two, three times a day. The days I felt like I couldn't make it to the gym, he'd be at my door. Let's go. It's time to go. Come on, we got to go work out. And it was every single day. But it was me taking, hey, man, you work out with me, and, you know, it, a lot of people, they don't want to work out with people that are trying to do something else in fitness because they'll think they're holding that person back. But in all honesty, everyone I've ever asked for help has been exactly that, a huge help, and I still ask for help. You know, one of the things I wouldn't say I regret because I learned from it, but one of the things that will never be forgotten on my fitness journey is that had I just asked for help that first year, where would I be at this point? If I hadn't sat around thinking I got this. I heard people take protein, so I just started taking protein because I thought that was what you were supposed to do. Um, I had heard creatine. I didn't even know what creatine was. Um, for pre-workouts, I was drinking Monster energy drinks. Like I knew absolutely nothing. And had I just taken the time to ask for help, who knows where I would have been. So the biggest thing is never be afraid to ask for help. The fitness journey can be tough because you're trying to change who you are in three different levels. You're trying to change yourself physically, you're trying to change yourself mentally, and you're trying to change yourself emotionally. And doing that by yourself is tough enough, but doing that and thinking that you can't ask for help, that's just reasons to give up. You know, um, so if you are at a point where you just don't know where to go on your fitness journey, you keep hitting a wall, you keep hitting a wall. Like understand, first of all, when I say hitting a wall, if you don't try a training program for at least 3 months, then you really didn't try that program. You basically just change the way you eat for a couple days. You have to give at least 3 months to your goal, to 1 month creative habit you know of living a fitness lifestyle, eating a certain way, working out, fitting the time to do these things into your life. Take another month to now, build on the habits that you formed during that first month, whether that be, eating more because you want to gain weight, or eating less because you want to lose weight, or working out more, or upping the weights you use to change the intensity of your workouts. And then your third month, you sort of not necessarily maintain, but now you sort of take your body and your mind to different levels of what you want to do. Okay, now I've built the habits. I've I've started putting on some muscle. All right, so now I want to take it to the next level. I want to put on more muscle. I want to do this. I want to streamline my physique. And then from there you continue. You set new goals, and then you keep pushing forward. But you got to give it at least 3 months, and always be willing to ask for help. That's why I'm here, Frank Hamilton, online fitness coach, the man with the motto: be grinding or be nothing. If you hit that hurdle, if you hit that wall, or you just want to get started, like every training program you start, you quit, or it just ceases to exist, or you lose the motivation in completing it. Message me, send me a fire, send me a fire emoji. I'm right here, Frank Hamilton, online fitness coach. Have a great day.